Okay, welcome back to On the Screws Golf for another golf shot video. Hope everyone's well. And before we get into it, hey, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Give me a thumbs up. Like the video if you find the content useful and valuable. And then, of course, as always, if you subscribe and want future notifications, hit the bell as a reminder so you'll get notified as future content comes out. Now, moving forward, there is a lot of information on the screen. There is a lot of information to the game available. I'm trying to give it to you in a complex but easy to understand format. So let's get into it and start. Let's take a look at the actual hole that we're going to be working with today, which is obviously hole number 1 of our most recent tournament, which was the Winter Slopes Tournament. So here's what I want to share with you. I'm going to move this out a little bit, and we're going to take a look at a few schematics that are on this hole. As you can see, the larger black line, or the thicker line, that's our tee shot. Okay, we're going to use the golden wood. Then that circle is going to somewhat represent where we want our bullseye to be, in that general vicinity. It's not going to be that far up into the rough, but it's going to be close. We're going to talk about the orangish red ring cutting the edge of the fairway and the rough. So it's going to be right at that transition point. That's where we're going to have the top edge of the orangish red ring sit. Now, that black line, that horizontal line, tells us that we're interested in actually having the middle of our bullseye equal to that little bit of outcrop of snow that's up in the rough. So if you can see that, it kind of indents, then comes back out, and then goes back in. We want the middle of our yellow bullseye to be in parallel or side to side of that outcrop, but it'll be in the fairway, will not be up in the rough. So we'll make that adjustment. And then, of course, as you can see, then after that, what moves down is the ball after it bounces from its first bounce and then heads down to the hole for, hopefully, a hole-in-one. All right, this is a very difficult shot to get a hole-in-one on, but we will do our best to give you the information necessary, give you the tools, the adjustments necessary for you to be successful. So on the right-hand side of the screen, you will see the ring adjustments at the top. So each ring is valued at 1.95 miles per hour. That does include already the plus 20% adjustment for the downhill. So you're not adding 20% to a 1.95. It's already valued in there. So each ring is 1.95. If you go down the right side, you can see 1, 1.5, 2, all the way through 5. 1 being 1.95, 5 full rings being 9.75 miles per hour of wind. So that's what you would adjust. So you'll have to have a little bit of adjustment while on the fly, yet at the same time, that should give you a very close ring adjustment. I'm saying you're going to be using 3.5 to 4.5 in that range of adjustment on each of these shots. Now, moving down to the bottom chart, that's our wind direction. So as you can see on the left-hand side, that shows you which way the wind's going to be blowing, whether it's in our face, it's going with us, from right to left, from left to right. It's coming from right to left at us, coming from left to right at us, and so forth. So you have 8 options of wind to choose from. So you'll have to be prepared as you see the wind direction when your free shot or your multiple shots come up. You have to find out what that is. Take a look at the next column, which is your top or backspin, and you're going to say, oh, I need 4 bars of top, I need 3 bars of top, 1.5 bars of top, etc. And then you're going to look in the next column of side spin, and most of these are, you're going to have full right every time. So you're not going to have much of a decision on that. You're going to see that we have options of no curl, low curl, mid curl, or full curl. So you're going to have to pay attention to that curl column. And then when the percent of curl, that is equal to what the curl column gives you. So if it's no curl, we're not going to give any ball adjustment. It's going to sit right in the middle of the ring, and we're just going to let her fly. If you have low curl, that's when you're going to only take 25% of the ball into the ring or outside of the ring. So you move your ball to the right, and 25% of the ball will be showing outside the ring. And then full curl will be 75% of that ball, and mid curl would be only 50%. And again, no curl, no adjustment. So a lot of information. It seems overwhelming, but let's see how we can do on our free shot for this account. Key thing is, find out what the ring and what the wind's doing, get your adjustment for which way the wind's going. Then you have to move your rings based off of the wind value, and then we're going to take the shot. Okay, so I think everyone, if you've been playing Golf Clash for a little bit of time, you know there are 5 choices or 5 rings with 5 different values of chests, and in there are anywhere between 1 berserker and 9 berserkers for a hole-in-one, with valuing different values of club cards in each chest as well. So with that said, let's get into it. All right, 5.7, it's kind of like back behind us with us, so we're going to use the second option from the bottom. So we're going to go 1.5 top, right? We're going to go full right, and we have no curl, so that helps. So now what I want to do is I want my red ring to be right here, and I want it to be straight across from that outcropping of snow, which is like kind of right there. And then I have to make an adjustment for 5.7, which is 3 rings. And then you take the shot with no curl. And that's way bad, but I got rushed talking through this, but we'll see what happens here. That's going to be a little bit too high, and that's going to be below the right-hand side of the hole. We'll still get a ring out of it. It's still pretty close. You don't hit a great ball there. We give ourselves a chance for the yellow ring. So let's take a look at the crimson chest and see what's in it. All right, 13 runner cards, 11 down and ones, 3 castaway, and the 3 berserker balls. Now, here's what I have to say about that chest. It's free, right? They gave me a free chest. I now got 3 berserker balls. The other cards really didn't matter to me, but the 3 berserker balls, which are probably a value of at least $2, $2.10, $2.20, whatever it may be, that was given to me for free based off of this game. So thank you, Playdemic. Thank you, Golf Clash. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and do another video with a different golden shot, free shot with another account. So I have 2 other accounts to do, so I'm going to put out 3 different videos. This will be in the exact same format. We're just going to produce 3 videos with 3 different accounts. I will see you soon in another video, but thank you for joining and watching. So I hope all of you have an amazing night. Thank you.